Picture two Hollywood icons leaning against the railing of a sleek yacht cutting through the Mediterranean. The kind of scene that feels lifted straight from one of their films. Yet here the conversation turns personal, unguarded, revealing layers beneath the stardom. At 62, Brad Pitt offers reflections on his longtime friend George Clooney that cut to the heart of what truly reshaped a man famous for keeping the world at a charming distance. It is not a tale of explosive secrets, but a measured look at how marriage became the unexpected forward for authenticity in a life built on performance. Their story traces back to competitive hustle of early 90s auditions in Los Angeles, where both men vied for roles that would define trajectories. Pitt secured the breakout part in Thelma and Louise, while Clooney honed his presence on television before exploding onto the big screen. By the time Steven Soderbergh assembled a cast for Ocean's 11 in 2001, a genuine rapport had taken root. On set in Las Vegas, the practical jokes became legendary. Clooney once planted a phony police sticker on Pitt's vehicle, igniting a back and forth that lightened the pressures of a major production. Crew members later recalled in behind-the-scenes features how the duo's chemistry elevated the entire ensemble, turning work into something resembling camaraderie among old friends. Yet Pitt discerned something subtler in Clooney's demeanor, a practiced ease that masked deeper hesitations forged from past experiences. Clooney's earlier life provided context for this guarded approach. After his 1993 divorce from Talia Balsam, he embraced singledom with apparent enthusiasm, filling his days with acclaimed roles in films like Out of Sight and the ER medical drama that made him a household name. Relationships came and went, each publicized and analyzed, from his time with British model Lisa Snowdon to actress Renee Zellweger. In a 2006 interview with Vanity Fair, Clooney articulated a philosophy of independence, suggesting that marriage no longer aligned with his vision. Pitt navigated his own evolving personal landscape, recognized parallels. Both understood the intoxicating pull of freedom in an industry where schedules and spotlights rarely allow for vulnerability. Their friendship thrived on the shared comprehension, offering space for honest exchanges amid the chaos of premieres and press tours. The pivotal encounter unfolded in July 2013 at Clooney's Lake Como estate. A mutual acquaintance proposed bringing along Amal Clooney, then a rising human rights barrister. What started as a relaxed dinner among friends quickly revealed uncommon depth. Clooney described the evening in a candid 2014 Hollywood Reporter profile, noting Amal's sharp intellect and independence. Educated at Oxford University and the New York University School of Law, she had already argued cases before international courts, representing clients in matters of genocide and press freedom. Journalist and author Tina Brown has written extensively about such unions in works like the Diana Chronicles and her observations on contemporary elites, emphasizing how intellectual equals challenge charismatic figures to move beyond surface appeal. Pitt, privy to Clooney's updates during this period, sensed a shift in tone. No longer was conversation dominated by Hollywood anecdotes. Instead, discussions turned to global issues and personal convictions. Correspondence blossomed through emails and calls, bridging distances as Amal continued her demanding legal practice in London. Their first proper date in the British capital marked a quiet commitment to exploration. By April 2014, Clooney proposed during a private moment at his home, presenting a ring crafted by Australian jeweler John Kalaja. The September wedding in Venice that year became a cultural event, with guests arriving by boat under the city's historic bridges. Scenes from the celebration, captured in official photographs and guest accounts, portrayed elegance tempered by sincerity. Pitt attended similar circles and later expressed in joint interviews how the union represented a meaningful evolution for his friend. In the 2024 GQ cover story featuring both actors promoting Wolves, Pitt voiced respect for the grounded foundation Clooney had cultivated. Parenthood intensified the transformation when twins Alexander and Ella arrived in June 2017. Clooney shared in a variety conversation the profound adjustments required, from disrupted sleep to the joys of early milestones. Amal maintained her professional momentum, co-founding the Clooney Foundation for Justice to advance accountability for human rights violations worldwide. Their collaborative advocacy, highlighted in profiles by outlets like the New York Times, illustrated a partnership extending far beyond personal fulfillment. Pitt, raising his own children through complex circumstances, appreciated the logistical and emotional balancing act. Fatherhood demanded presence in ways film sets never could, pulling Clooney from the rhythm of late-night script readings and spontaneous travels into structured family routines. Public perception often painted the marriage as effortlessly idyllic, yet underlying dynamics revealed ongoing navigation. Clooney addressed some tensions in a 2020 Guardian interview, acknowledging the effort involved in harmonizing two vibrant careers. Amal's work frequently placed her in high-stakes international arenas, from representing victims at the International Criminal Court to advising on refugee crises. George's commitments to directing, producing, and starring in projects like The Midnight Sky required flexibility. Pitt observed how friendship provided an outlet for processing these realities without judgment. Their on-screen reunion in Wolves, a Netflix thriller directed by John Watts, showcased not only professional ease, but the trust accumulated over more than 2 decades. During press for the film, both men spoke of checking in on life's heavier moments, a habit that strengthened their bond through divorces, career pivots, and family expansions. Julia Roberts enters this narrative as a symbol of continuity rather than disruption. Their collaboration spanning Ocean's 11 through Ticket to Paradise created a shorthand of humor and history. During the 2022 Australian shoot of Ticket to Paradise, tabloids speculated amid isolated filming conditions, but Roberts publicly praised Clooney family's warmth in subsequent interviews. Pitt understood this dynamic intimately, having witnessed how old friendships offer respite from new responsibilities. In Hollywood Authentic magazine features, the trio's interactions underscore affection rooted in professional respect and personal familiarity, not rivalry. The emotional core Pitt seems to appreciate centers on Clooney's willingness to embrace accountability. Where bachelor life permitted deflection through charisma, marriage insisted on engagement. Amal's world, grounded in legal precision and moral clarity, complemented yet challenged George's instinctive wit. Biographers and cultural commentators, like those contributing to Vanity Fair long-form pieces, have explored how such pairings foster growth by demanding authenticity. Clooney's public comments about feeling fortunate later in life reflect this internal recalibration. Pitt's own path, marked by introspection after personal upheavals, equipped him to value these quiet victories. Their enduring alliance, tested and reaffirmed through projects and private support, models a rare constancy in an ephemeral industry. Broader societal fascination with the Clooneys stems from their embodiment of possibility, blending glamour with substance. Joint appearances at foundation events and red carpets project unity, yet the private reality involves compromises familiar to many couples. Travel between Los Angeles, London, and Lake Como, coordinating schedules around school terms and court dates. Test resilience. Clooney has joked in interviews about the chaos of twins, while affirming the fulfillment. Pitt's perspective adds depth, recognizing that true partnership often involves choosing presence amid competing poles. In one reflective exchange covered in Entertainment Profiles, their mutual advice on navigating fame's isolating aspects revealed reciprocal mentorship. As time accumulates, the marriage stands as evidence of deliberate evolution. Clooney traded certain freedoms for richer connections, finding in Amal a partner who sees beyond the celebrity facade. Pitt, reflecting at his current stage, appears to draw inspiration from this model of sustained commitment. Their story resonates universally because it captures a tension between past selves and emerging identities. The Lake Como introduction did not merely launch a romance. It initiated a lifelong process of mutual discovery and adaptation. Friends and observers note the couple's continued investment in shared values, from environmental causes to justice initiatives, providing anchors stronger than fleeting acclaim. Challenges persist, as they do in any profound relationship. Media scrutiny amplifies minor frictions, while the demands of visibility require constant boundaries. Yet the foundation built on respect and intellectual engagement endures. Pitt's friendship offers a unique vantage, free from sensationalism, focused instead on human nuances. In conversations spanning years, he has celebrated Clooney's happiness without idealizing it. This balanced view invites audiences to consider their own relationships through a lens of compassion and realism. The narrative ultimately celebrates not perfection but perseverance, the daily recommitment that transforms initial spark into enduring flame. In closing, Brad Pitt's insights into George Clooney's marriage illuminate a journey of courageous change. What began as a bachelor's carefully curated independence blossomed into a partnership demanding vulnerability and growth. Amal brought not just love, but a mirror compelling George to confront and expand his capacities. Pitt, witness to both eras, recognizes the beauty in that evolution. Their friendship, resilient through Hollywood's tempests, underscores the value of true companionship. As Clooney and Amal continue forging ahead with their family and mission, the tale serves as a reminder that meaningful connections reshape us in profound, often unexpected ways. It is a story of choosing depth over ease, presence over performance, and a quiet strength found in walking life's path together. The real reason endures not in dramatic revelation, but in the steadfast commitment to becoming better versions alongside someone who inspires that pursuit.